Be warned, this video will contain spoilers. Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Season 2 kicks off with a premiere that quietly but powerfully reminds us why Georgie Cooper might just be the most successful member of the entire Cooper family. The show, a spin-off from Young Sheldon, is finally stepping out of its predecessor's shadow to carve out its own identity. And in doing so, it's making Georgie's growth and ambition impossible to ignore. The episode picks up shortly after the Season 1 finale, throwing Georgie and his business partner Ruben straight into the chaos of running Jim's old auto shop. Right away, the two are at odds. They clash over everything, from how to make decisions to how to handle customers, and their constant arguing leads to one of the funniest and most telling moments of the episode, settling their differences with a literal foot race. It's classic Georgie, impulsive, confident, and never afraid to take a risk, no matter how unconventional it might be. But beneath all the humor and bickering, the episode cleverly lays the groundwork for George's long-term success. Where Ruben plays it safe, worried about losing their investment, Georgie sees opportunity. He's already dreaming about expanding the business, thinking beyond the small shop and imagining an entire chain of stores. This is the version of Georgie that longtime Big Bang Theory fans will recognize. The man who eventually owns Texas' biggest tire and auto chain, Dr. Tire. We never got to see how that empire came to be in The Big Bang Theory. But now, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is showing us exactly how it started, with a young man willing to bet on himself when no one else would. What's so fascinating is how George's brand of intelligence differs from his siblings. Sheldon might have the Nobel Prize and the towering intellect, but Georgie has something just as valuable: business sense, people skills, and emotional intelligence. He's the kind of guy who can read a room, charm a customer, and close a deal without needing a formula to tell him how. And while Sheldon often alienates people with his arrogance, Georgie draws them in with his warmth and authenticity. It's a different kind of genius, and it's the kind that actually makes him thrive in the real world. Meanwhile, Missy, as we saw by the end of Young Sheldon, struggles to find a footing after the family's heartbreak. She's got the wit and the spirit, but she's weighed down by resentment and grief. And that's what makes George's story stand out even more. Despite the odds, despite being underestimated his whole life, he ends up being the one who not only builds a thriving business but also takes care of his mother, supports his sister, and provides for his own growing family with Mandy. If you think about it, George's success might actually be more remarkable than Sheldon's. Sheldon was always destined for greatness. His brilliance was never in question. But Georgie had to earn every inch of his achievements. He had to take risks, fail, get back up, and keep pushing forward. And that's what makes his journey so rewarding to watch. It's clear that Georgie and Mandy's first marriage isn't just a sitcom about family life. It's turning into a full-blown origin story of how Georgie Cooper built his empire, one tire at a time. And if this episode is any indication, that journey is going to be just as entertaining as it is inspiring. But what do you think? Do you agree that Georgie deserves more credit than he gets? Maybe even more than Sheldon? Or do you think Sheldon's achievements still top the list? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what side you're on. And if you're enjoying seeing George's rise to success, don't forget to like the video, share it with other Young Sheldon fans, and subscribe for more breakdowns and deep dives into your favorite TV shows.